Today's verse is Matthew 7:13 and 14, which comes from the last part of the Sermon on the Mount. In it, Jesus says, "Enter through the narrow gate, because the gate is wide and the way is spacious that leads to destruction, and there are many who enter through it. How narrow is the gate and difficult the way that leads to life, and there are few who find it." In verse 13, Jesus' command is short and to the point. Enter through the narrow gate. A little later in verse 14, he identifies what this gate is the entrance to. It's the entrance to life. But before he reveals that, he gives the reason that he makes this command. He says, because the gate is wide and the way is spacious that leads to destruction, and there are many who enter through it. In other words, there's another gate out there, and when you see it, it will appear to you as if it were the gate to life, because it is so wide and welcoming, and because the way leading up to that gate is so spacious and roomy, even with so many people on it, the crowd itself adding to its attraction. But Jesus says that wide gate, that broad way and that bustling crowd, it leads to destruction. Jesus gives this command because he knows that when we see the narrow gate, we will likely be put off by it. And the way leading up to that gate will look difficult and constricting, even though only a few have chosen it, which itself lessens its appeal. This verse offers us a challenging truth. Our hearts are naturally drawn towards destruction, and our minds find it easy to rationalize that choice. But Jesus is very clear. The seemingly obvious choice does not lead to life. Today, be strengthened by the words of Jesus. Continue to choose the narrow gate. Jesus himself is that gate, and continue to choose the difficult way. Jesus himself is that way, who is leading us into the very presence of the Father and into abundant life. If you'd like to learn more about the historical background of Matthew's Gospel, please visit the Bible Effects YouVersion Connect page.
Do you know someone who needs encouragement? Hi, I'm Chan with YouVersion, and I want you to know you can encourage others with God's Word today. With the Bible app, you can easily send uplifting Bible verses to the people in your life. And when you find a verse you'd like to share, simply tap it and select Share to send truth and hope from God's Word.